Welcome back to the second episode of The Adventures of Golden Potato. In the last episode I introduced Potato, her life, her story, and the beginning of a project that will return Potato back to the road. You are all invited to follow us through this magnificent journey. We start this episode with removing all Potato components around the front engine compartment to make more space to work with, starting from this amplifier attached to the chassis by 5 bolts. And sorry for my finger blocking the top left corner of the video, not a good start for sure. With a shiny 14mm ratcheting wrench called Maximum, I start to undo the 3 bolts holding the cables on the amplifier, cables that I number already just in case. With an even shiner 8mm double-ended off set and whatever else wrench, also called Maximum, I'm going to remove the 2 8mm bolts that attach the amplifier to the body of Potato. The amplifier is removed and I realize that it's not an amplifier but a made in China multi-battery isolator. I read somewhere that it eliminates multi-battery drain when 2 or more battery banks are in a charging system, and that makes sense here. From inside Potato I start to remove the air filter and the air filter housing. The lid is held in place by a wing nut. Starting to undo the wing nut, I realize that I need to remove the stud bolt with the wing nut because the bolt is so long that it would not allow me to remove the air filter housing. As you can see, there is not too much space to move pieces vertically. The air filter and housing is on this semi-rusty table, which I received for free. Anyway, the air filter and housing is nice and dry, no trace of oil, which is a good sign. Next, I need to remove the cruise control, which never worked, starting from releasing this cable from a little frame that was already unplugged. From the front, this is the cable I am talking about, and this is the ultra-modern cruise control. With a disgraceful rusty socket wrench and an unreadable 3/8 socket, I start to remove the 3/8 bolt from the little frame that holds the cable. I also put back the bolt without tightening it so I don't lose it. Time now to remove the cruise control from the front, starting by removing the first pneumatic vacuum rubber hose. Next, I start removing the two 10mm bolts that keep the cruise control attached to a frame with a 10mm socket that doesn't even fit properly due to severe rust. As you can see, not much space to work in. Difficulty level 6. The second bolt appears to be much easier to remove. Next, these three 8mm bolts attached to the body. Then a second vacuum rubber hose. And last, the electrical connector, which never comes off easily. The cruise control is ready for extraction. Only an old fastener is keeping the cables tied together. and the cruise control is off. And this is all for the second episode. Join me in the next video where I will be removing the radiator, which might be challenging given its age, and other components around the front engine compartment. If you find these videos interesting, please drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And for now, thanks for watching and see you soon.